Welcome to Traveling Kangaroo. Today we're diving into one of the most talked about topics in the United States, illegal immigration. With over 10 million undocumented immigrants living across the country, this issue impacts millions of lives and shapes the economy, culture, and politics of many states. In this video, we'll explore the top 10 U.S. states with the highest numbers of illegal immigrants, uncover why these states attract so many newcomers, how immigrants contribute to these communities, and the challenges they face along the way. Whether you're passionate about immigration policy or just curious about how immigration shapes America, this video will give you a clear, comprehensive look at the facts and stories behind the numbers. So stick around till the end, because this is information you won't want to miss. Let's jump right in. Starting at number 1 is California, often called the epicenter of illegal immigration. California is home to approximately 2.3 million undocumented immigrants, which is nearly 22% of the entire U.S. undocumented population. Why California? First, it shares a 140-mile border with Mexico, making it a primary entry point for those crossing illegally. Second, California's booming economy, especially in agriculture, construction, and service industries, offers plenty of job opportunities. And third, the state has long-established immigrant communities and sanctuary policies that provide some protection for undocumented residents. The impact? These immigrants contribute billions of dollars in taxes and fill essential roles in key industries like agriculture and hospitality. However, California also faces challenges such as pressure on public services like healthcare and education. Despite progressive laws, many undocumented immigrants live with the constant risk of deportation and exploitation through unsafe working conditions and low wages. Coming in at number 2 is Texas, another border state with a complex immigration landscape. Texas boasts an estimated 1.7 million undocumented immigrants. Its massive 1,254-mile border with Mexico makes it a main route for illegal crossings. The state's strong economy in oil, construction, and agriculture draws many workers looking for jobs. Family ties also play a role. Many undocumented immigrants in Texas have relatives who are legal residents or citizens. Texas's immigrant population enriches its culture and economy, but also creates tensions around border security. The state invests heavily in border enforcement, resulting in political divisions between cities with sanctuary policies and a state government often taking a hardline stance. The journey into Texas is perilous, with migrants facing dangers like dehydration and violence. At number 3 is Florida, a melting pot of immigrants from Latin America and the Caribbean. Florida is home to around 775,000 undocumented immigrants, particularly concentrated in Miami, Orlando, and Tampa. Its location makes it a natural gateway for migrants from countries like Cuba, Venezuela, and Haiti. Florida's economy relies heavily on immigrant labor in tourism and agriculture. Undocumented workers contribute billions to the state's economy and have shaped its vibrant culture through food, music, and festivals. Yet many live with legal uncertainty and fears of deportation. Additionally, climate change poses unique threats to Florida's immigrant communities, as hurricanes and rising sea levels disproportionately affect low-income residents. Number 4 is New York, a sanctuary state known for its diversity. About 725,000 undocumented immigrants call New York home, mostly within New York City. The city's thriving economy and industries like hospitality, construction, and healthcare attracts many migrants. Sanctuary policies provide some protection, encouraging immigrants to settle there. Undocumented immigrants significantly boost New York's economy and enrich its cultural fabric. However, high living costs make it hard for many to afford housing and basic necessities. Despite legal protections, deportation remains a real threat for many. Next up at number 5 is Georgia, an emerging hub for undocumented immigrants with around 475,000 residents without legal status as of 2021. Georgia's growing economy and agriculture, think peaches, peanuts, poultry, construction, and hospitality draws migrant workers. Cities like Atlanta have developed strong immigrant communities that support newcomers. Undocumented workers play a vital role in Georgia's economy, but they also face exploitation through low wages and unsafe working conditions. The state's political climate is pretty divided, with some areas adopting welcoming local policies, while others push for stricter state-level enforcement measures. At number 6 is Illinois, especially the Chicago metropolitan area. The state hosts about 450,000 undocumented immigrants. Illinois is a sanctuary state with diverse immigrant populations, including Mexican, Polish, and Indian communities. Its diverse economy attracts workers to manufacturing, agriculture, and service sectors. Chicago's rich cultural neighborhoods really highlight immigrant contributions, but they also face pressures on social services and urban infrastructure. Despite sanctuary policies, deportation risks still persist, creating ongoing tension around immigration issues. Number 7 is New Jersey, a diverse state with approximately 425,000 undocumented immigrants, mainly in Newark, Jersey City, and Paterson. Its proximity to New York City and diverse economy in pharmaceuticals, manufacturing, and hospitality make it attractive to immigrants from Latin America, Asia, and Africa. Undocumented immigrants contribute significantly to New Jersey's economy, but face challenges like high living costs and exploitation at work. They also experience deportation fears, despite relatively lenient state policies. Arizona ranks number 8, a key border state sharing a 372-mile boundary with Mexico. Arizona has historically relied on migrant labor in agriculture and hospitality. Its harsh desert terrain makes crossing dangerous. Many migrants have lost their lives due to extreme heat and dehydration. Arizona is really at the forefront of national debates on border security, with laws like SB 1070 drawing national attention for requiring law enforcement to check immigration status under suspicion. The state struggles to balance enforcement efforts with humanitarian needs for migrants, while also recognizing immigrants' economic importance. At number 9 is Massachusetts, a sanctuary state known for its strong economy in technology, healthcare, education, and finance. It has become a destination for undocumented immigrants seeking safety and opportunity, even though it doesn't share a border with Mexico. Massachusetts offers access to public education and relatively robust healthcare, but it has a high cost of living that really challenges many undocumented workers. Political leaders often take progressive stances on immigration rights, even as debates continue across the nation. Finally, number 10 is North Carolina, a southern state with rapid immigrant population growth over recent decades. Many undocumented immigrants work in agriculture, like tobacco and sweet potatoes, as well as construction and manufacturing, which are key industries driving the state's economy. North Carolina has a mixed approach to immigration enforcement. Some local agencies cooperate with federal authorities, while others adopt protective policies. Advocacy groups have stepped up to support immigrant communities facing exploitation and limited access to resources. As we've seen today, states like California, Texas, Florida, and New York lead the nation in undocumented immigrant populations due to factors like geographic proximity to borders, economic opportunities, established communities, and local policies. Undocumented immigrants contribute significantly to their state's economies and cultural richness, but face serious challenges including risk of deportation, exploitation at work, limited access to healthcare and education, as well as political debates that can be deeply polarized. Understanding this complex issue really requires looking beyond statistics to the human stories behind immigration. People seeking safety, opportunity, and better lives for their families. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video informative and insightful about illegal immigration across the United States, please make sure to subscribe to Traveling Kangaroo so you don't miss our future videos exploring important social topics and travel stories. Follow us on social media for daily updates and visit our website at travelingkangaroo.com for more content. See you next time on Traveling Kangaroo.